This morning I heard a great case. Most people think that models leave a trail of broken relationships, but the numbers show that models' relationships are more stable than average. Jealousy over photo shoots was one of the ugly issues today's couple brought into divorce court.
Divorce court is now in session.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Carmen Garcia and Tyrese Williams. The two of you have been together for 4 years. You have one child together, but you do not want to be together anymore. Ms. Garcia, you are seeking certain items and a certain sum of money so you can move forward, and we will talk about that momentarily. But before we do, I'm going to start with you. Ms. Garcia, why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why we're here in divorce court today?
Me and Tyrese have been together for about 7 years on and off. We moved to Atlanta 4 years ago, and he's been a whole different person since. And I'm not really willing to stay with that person that he became.
Who did he become when he went to Atlanta?
A liar, a cheater, just an angry person all around, and just definitely not the person, you know, I got with. And I've known him since we were 12, so I knew a lot about him before then.
So tell me a story in which you believe you caught him cheating.
I've gone to his phone while he's been asleep or in the bathroom. I've seen videos that I don't even send him, so he shouldn't be getting from anybody else.
Videos of women?
Females, yes.
Doing,
yes.
Now is it porn or is it from a person?
No, I mean, like, you know, like pictures and stuff like that. You know
from other women?
Yes, from other women. Obviously, you're conversating and entertaining to get that kind of stuff back. I've seen conversations. I've even seen, he had to give me his phone one time, and like, so I could have it. And when the Wi-Fi came on, I seen like a dating app, and like all these pictures of girls popped up who were within like 10 and 20 miles in range. And one of them I had seen that he had just recently met up with, like right before. Because he had moved to Atlanta before me, a month before. And he had his whole thing going on by the time I got down there.
Mr. Williams, did you get busy in Atlanta?
I can't lie, she wasn't there, and I'm a handsome young man, and women just used to just walk up to me and tell me, oh, you're not from here. You talk different, you walk different. And they just give me stuff, so I ran with it. And I do have a pretty girlfriend, but, you know, I'm not saying nobody else prettier than her that I mess with, but I like to have my cake and eat it too. I know it's wrong, but yeah, I got busy.
You got busy and you're staying busy? Is that what you're saying?
No, I ain't staying busy. I'm trying my best to... Yeah.
I'm trying my best.
I really think he has a
Now, are
problem.
you successful? Have you cut these other women loose, or are they rotating through? You can't just beat them off, or what's happening?
He said they never let go. That's what he said. He said, you won't let go because they never do. None of them.
It's like I keep trying to cut the chain, but the chain just, if for some reason, it keep adding back together, and...
It doesn't make any sense?
Is that right? And you can't cut them loose. If you delete their phone number, you block their calls.
It come right back.
Or he finds a new one. Let's put it that way. Or he finds a new one.
Or a new one kind of
they disappear.
gravitates towards you.
It's more of a gravitational pull. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right.
Oh. Mr. Williams, what do you see as the primary difficulty in your relationship with Ms. Garcia?
Well, like she said, we moved to Atlanta. I moved first. I moved in with my mother. I took my daughter down here, and I'm at the end of the day, it's not nothing to defend it, but I'm a good dude to her. I protect her, I cook, I clean, and all of that. She's more into that modeling and just being pretty and lazy. I
have 2 jobs. I work at a club and I work at the airport. I have then I do modeling on any of my off days, and some days I go to work and then maybe go do a video shoot or something like that. So I'm trying to get any money any way possible. You know, so if I come in from work at 12 at night or 11 at night, just because he's hungry, he doesn't have to wait till 11 o'clock for me to get home, and he feels like he does. Now, whatever my daughter needs, she has, whether it takes me to make something for her before. But he feels like if I come in from both my jobs, I still need to cook dinner, I still need to do the laundry, I still need to wash out the tub before he takes a shower. Stuff like that.
Do you believe that?
No, not at all. We don't have a wash and dry to do the laundry.
Well, we go to the laundromat.
Well, I'm sure,
yeah, you get what I'm saying.
Who goes to the laundromat?
We both. Well, I wash my own set of clothes because I expect myself to fold my own drawers and fold my socks. I just tell her meet me halfway. She does keep the kitchen and she does cook, but I came into the relationship to cook. I cooked. I make sure when she woke up, she had meal made and all that. She didn't know how to cook at first. So when she learned how to cook, I became extremely lazy in the kitchen. Yes.
You say that he has an anger issue, Ms. Garcia. Why don't you explain that to me?
Like, of course, you guys see this big $1 million smile that he loves to put on for people, but no, he's it's just an angry energy. It's like I've been at the mall getting my nails done or something like that. He just walks in, people look at him like, you know, what's wrong with you? Nothing. And it's like, we can even walk into school with my daughter, and it's like, she's smiling big, I'm smiling big, hey, everybody, and he's just walking through. Like, he just always looks angry. His voice
So he's
is
not
always
angry, he's just kind of grumpy.
No, he's a grumpy, like just a grumpy man, like in general. Like, it can be like, oh, hey, what are you doing?
You can't help your personal grump, though. Do you know what I mean? Some people are just not rainbows.
It hasn't been this bad, though. I'm trying to tell you, it's like he wakes up and it's just like, what are you looking at? Like you, we woke up beside each other. What you think? And so, I don't know. It's just, he's just angry. Even, you know, the only person he's nice to is my daughter. That's it. And
give me an example of a situation in which you believe he got unreasonably angry.
Cooking, for instance. He can come in. Now, he came home from hanging out with his friends. I just came home from working. Why isn't food made? You've been home. You just left for a little bit. You get what I'm saying? You didn't grab nothing while you were out? No, why I always gotta grab some? If I come home to my house, my food need to be made on my kitchen counter. Blah, blah, blah. You get what I'm saying? And that's how it's just grumpy and angry.
Did that happen?
No, it's not even like that. It's like she'll be asleep all day. Like, you've been in the house all day. You work overnight and you work at the airport every now and then. And you be at home a good 8 hours, 6 hours, and you've been asleep and you didn't fold up none of your clothes or none of that.
She's been home 8 hours and she had the nerve to sleep during them.
Yeah.
Ain't that nothing?
But I work too. I do flyers, I work my tail off. Anything that I can go out there and do, I do tattoos.
But as of right now,
I have my forklift license. I will take the minimum, but I'll scoop dog poop to keep money in the house. It's not even that. It's not like I'm a lazy man with it. Meet me halfway at home. If you want to be my wife.
Meet you halfway. I think you want the whole way. I think you want her to do 90, and you want her to do 90, and you want to put in your 10, and her be happy about it.
It's because these girls do the girls in Atlanta, they take care of him. Like, they love that, you know, like they do. And he can sit at home. They don't mind as long as he uses their house key. They don't mind if he comes in begging for dinner. They have it for him. You get what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. But I'm not them. I don't deserve to be them.
It bothers you that she brings money home from doing a professional photo shoot because you feel she doesn't have enough clothes on when she's doing it.
Yes.
Now you see what I deal with.
Divorce isn't easy. If you need help with your breakup, call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Divorce Court. Mr. Williams, you say Ms. Garcia is a video vixen and you don't like it. Why don't you tell me about it?
Where do I start? First of all, I go after very shapely women. My woman has a very nice shape on her. Nice setup and nice tail.
I got it.
So I feel like that's mine at home. She's not tall, so 6 foot. She can't be no strutting model. So, but we didn't ever talk about this. She just came home with a picture like, oh, this is what I do now. Wait, what?
What does she do now? I mean, what?
In boy shorts and bra and lingerie fit and see-through lace. No, that's for me.
Never had see-through lace. I never had see-through lace. I've had lace.
You didn't have lace. You got a couple of other pictures
where
that
is
you
she
don't know
doing it?
that
Who's she doing it for? What medium? What's going on?
It's just for her, and she's like.
I just do it for me, or I do it for people.
Well,
I get
you do it. It's not for me.
I understand we have a picture of it because I'm not understanding what's happening here.
That's from a photo shoot.
Right.
Did you get paid?
Yes.
Okay.
I get paid for these things. On top of me getting paid, I am proud to say with all the features I have, I've never done any nudity, I've never done any topless, and I've never done any thong or anything like that.
It bothers you that she brings money home from doing a professional photo shoot because you feel she doesn't have enough clothes on when she's doing it.
Yes.
That's what you're telling me. Now, you acknowledge seeing other women.
Yeah. But I don't look at them like that.
Dressed.
I don't look at them like that.
Well, you have sex with them, don't you?
That's for at home.
Now you see what I deal with.
And I can't figure out why.
I know. I was young and dumb.
I cannot for the life of me get my arms around you putting up with this level of nonsense. Even if he's playing it up a little bit.
You're right, you're right.
You know, some people ham it up a little bit when they get here, and I get that, but you're a beautiful woman. He's disrespectful, he's unkind, he's not, you know, I mean, you can provide for yourself. I mean, why?
And really, I was just trying to keep our family together. And it was stupid for a long time, but now that my daughter is older, I don't want her to see this stuff and go and get a man to treat her like that when she grows up. So if it takes leaving, then that's what it takes.
Can I speak on something? Because it's not all roses and red on my behalf.
Well, why don't you tell me what negativity she brings to the relationship?
She sleeps with her phone under her pillow, on silent. I don't even see her phone ring, and her phone bill is always paid. So her phone is always on silent. I guess I'm getting my dose of medicine when I'm trying to be good, when I am in the house and I'm coming home every night. Even when we argue now, I don't leave the house. I go downstairs and sleep on the couch to show her that I'm not running around.
So how long have you been
on silent?
How long have you been on the right track here? How long have you been on the good foot?
It's on and off.
It's on and off.
He'll be great for 3 months. And see, that's another thing. That's what confuses me. He'll be perfect for 3 months. He'll show me, I cut this girl off, that girl off. I want nothing to do with them. Everything. He'll take me out. We'll be perfect. You know, that's when...
That's not perfection. That's a momentary
Exactly.
blip on
And
the
that's what I
screen.
have to realize. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes it is for a whole 6 months, and then he's horrible for a month. Then he goes back to being great.
But when I went through her phone, she was talking to some guy too. It's not always
she was.
Yeah, of course.
No,
but she still smiles in my face.
I don't care if you were or you won't. He's got it all. He's got you cooking. He's got you bringing in money. He's got you taking care of the daughter. He's got you sexually and all of that. And then he does whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. You can't point at him. You look at somebody to blame. Go find a mirror.
That's true.
If you would like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Divorce Court. You say, though, Mr. Williams is an amazing father.
Yes.
Why don't you tell me what you like so much in the nature of the relationship he has with his daughter?
He's great with her. He interacts with her. He teaches her. Like, I wouldn't know what to do as a mother when we first started, you know, if I didn't have him. And that, you know, and that's one thing that keeps it so strong. I'd never want to have another man around her. She's a daddy's little girl. She's daddy's little princess. And it's just, in her eyes, he can't do anything wrong. Like, in her eyes, we'll be arguing, she'll come to me like, Mommy, be nice to Daddy. Like, he does nothing. He is her saint. So, and
but does he discipline her as well? I mean, is it all a pleasant thing, or is he doing all the whole side jobs?
He does it all. I can't even lie about that. There's times when I can't, like, he even walks her to school sometimes or takes her to school if I don't want to get up. When it comes to her, he's perfect.
He's all over it.
He got that down packed.
Okay.
I don't have to lie about that.
Now, Mr. Williams, do you believe that she will grow up to be a woman who is strong, independent, and able to care for herself? Do you believe that?
Yes,
And is that who you're raising her to be?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you realize that the chaos that you bring her mother, she will unintentionally live?
No, ma'am. No, Your Honor.
Do you understand what I'm saying? If she's upset all the time, you running around with other women, you're yelling at her because she's not doing anything. She thinks you're the sun and the moon, so she believes that the sun and the moon treats the wife or the woman in his house badly.
And she's gonna expect that.
And she's gonna take it. She'll take the flowers on the good days. She'll put up with the thoughts and the random women and the free radicals because she thinks that's all she's worth. She'll think that's all there is because that's what the best guy in the world does to his woman. I understand the pressures of being single, not bad looking, in a town where there are a lot of women and women throwing themselves at you. I get all of that. I really, really do. And when you're young, how old are you, son?
I'm 23, just turned
23 years old. You know, to me, I recommend running around and acting a fool before you get somebody pregnant. You see? You can do all of that. have this woman, that woman, and the other woman. But once you tie a woman up, tie her down, and impregnate her and place her in her house and make you the center of her world, you lose the right to run around and travel and do whatever you want. You had it, but you chose to relinquish it.
And there's been times where I've said, you know, if you want to let this go, just tell me. You know, if you don't want to...
Now, see, Ms. Garcia, I'm going to have to fuss at you. It's not his decision to make. It's your decision to make. If you're being treated badly, if you're being disrespected, if you're feeling like that your feelings don't matter, it's not up to him to remove himself. He'll never remove himself. Why would he? He's got it all. He's got you cooking. He's got you bringing in money. He's got you taking care of the daughter. He's got you sexually and all of that. And then he does whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. You can't point at him. You look at somebody to blame. Go find a mirror.
That's true. That's true.
In divorce court, couples tell me everything about their relationships. Want to share your experience? Join the conversation on our Twitter page at Divorce Court. On Facebook, check out other fans and their intimate issues. You know everybody has something to say about love. What's on your mind? Ms. Garcia, you say you are seeking $1,200 from Mr. Williams for moving expenses. You say you need $800 for your first month's rent and $400 for a security deposit. Have you already secured a new residence? Do you know where you're going to move?
No, I haven't secured a new residence because I was still thinking about us getting a place together for a while. So, no.
Are you living together now?
Yes. As of now, we're living together. We've been living together since we were 17.
Can you afford to live on your own?
I think I could, yeah. I haven't before, but I'm pretty sure I could.
But you're not going anywhere, are you?
No, I think this time I'm gonna go. I think this time I'm really gonna, because it's
not gonna get any better. You do understand that?
Even if in the long run we do get better, it won't until, and I've even tried I did my own dirt one time, thinking that might make things better. It didn't.
No.
You know, it just made it worse.
But we weren't even together around then. So
I mean,
it didn't even
matter. It doesn't even matter. Mr. Williams, do you want her to go?
If she wants to leave, that's up her discretion.
That's not what I asked you.
No.
What are you willing to do for your daughter?
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter. Anything.
Including being a good man to your woman?
Yes. I'm willing to do anything for my daughters. And I do anything for my daughters.
Well, so far you've done her dirty, right?
Yes.
So far you've written a script for her that tells her that her life isn't going to be about much, because the best you can do is to get hurt repeatedly, and you still have to stick in there. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
Yes.
So, you know, when the rubber hits the road, she'll live what she saw, not what you tell her. Do you have any problem giving? Who makes more money, you or him?
As of right now, I'm making a little bit more. But most of the time, I mean, there's been times, you know, where I haven't worked and I've been at home with my daughter, and I've just done modeling on the side. And there has been times where he makes more and stuff. Just at this point right now, I am making more.
Had you been married, or even if you had not been married and you had stopped working in order to take care of the children, I would be in a position legally to get you some money so you can make your move. But that's not what the situation is. I think you should leave. I mean, just zoop. You know, when you get back to Atlanta, swoop through, pick everything up, out. Make sure he gets to see his daughter as often and as meaningfully as he can. Make sure that you are stable and secure before you do go, so she's not living on a maybe. You make sure you give them whatever money they need to make sure that your daughter's as stable as you can. And then maybe you can gather up your manhood. Go deep down in your soul with a microscope and see if you can find grown-up in there somewhere. Take that little piece of grown-up, pull it out, put it under a hydroponic lamp and grow it. And then, and only then, make a decision that you can treat the mother of your child the way you would like some other man to treat her, and then try to win her back. You got that?
Yeah.
Do you got that?
Yes.
There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered. Children don't do what you tell them to do. They end up living what they see. If you're a man and you have a daughter and you treat your wife badly, that is the life that you deliver to your little girl.